Thank you very much. This is Pastor Nicholas Wamunyi Juma, and allow me to talk something to the people I love, the people of Kenya. Kile kitu kimefanyika jana. Yesterday was a demonstration day, but we experienced something that I just want to use this term as a subject that I want to talk about, and this is the word, the power in the words. Ukitizama taifa nzima, the leaders right from the opposition and the government, every morning when you wake up, you tune in your radio, your phone, your media, whatever, you will find that each and every party department, they are speaking words. But you look at this and they are telling us we want to build our Kenya. But how they are building Kenya, and you come to a point that one is in power, another one is in the opposition. But now these two are the major political positions that are always honored in Africa, in Kenya, and even in the entire world. And these are the people that run the nation, run the country, run the economy. But look at this, where we are heading today, we are likely to lose whatever we have worked for so many years because of the political and the personal interests in our leaders. And also this thing, I want to caution the church. The church is letting us down. Why? Kanisa is divided into two positions, na mahali wamegawanyika mara mbili ni hapa. There is a position that have taken the leaders, the government side, that they are visiting State House every day, every time for prayers, and they don't give their counsel to the leadership or to the government. They are only going there for prayers. I want to tell you, brethren, there are things we are allowed to pray for, but there are other things we are allowed to bring in our counsel. The wisdom that God has given to the church should be shared with the leaders, not only prayers. Not everything is evil or it is satanic. At times we need just to declare and rebuke. Other times we need to advise. Two, there is also another team that is holding on the opposition. And like me or hate me, but this is my opinion and it is the truth. They are also taking the opposition side and they are saying, I can tell you, the last Sunday, opposition leaders were in the church. And when they were in the church, look at this, somebody sing and telling them, you are chosen by the God, and now do not fear, go ahead. What is he saying? As the church, we are endorsing the demonstrations. We are endorsing picketing, which is okay. But how it is, what is the outcome of it? So where is the church? And how is the church rebuking? How is the church helping this? I needed to see a church whereby we stand as one and we say, this is a neutral ground, a standard ground for the church, whereby we can pull from both sides and we bring them together and say, this is how God wants us to do. Not everyone should go out and exercise the power he or she has. What is the outcome of this? Mswahili akasema fahali wawili wakipigana nyasi inaumia. The economy of Kenya, it is not in the parliament. The economy of Kenya, it is not in the State House. The economy of Kenya, it is not in the opposition offices. The economy of Kenya lies within the people. But now what is destroyed is what people have. What is destroyed is what people are trying to come up with. Now my question is, how long shall we live? Every time you build, you break, you build, you break, you will end up losing energy to build again. Please, the church rise up, tusaidieni kuleta viongozi pamoja. Mambo hii mnatuambia, oh, the church has to stand and talk. Oh, opposition should also come down and talk. You are not helping us. You have the access to the two positions, but you have taken sides. That's why all this is happening. Taking sides does not help. Taking side does not bring us to the real thing. Taking side does not bring any sense. Taking side does not make you better. We don't want you famous as a church elder. We don't want you famous as somebody visiting the state house. We don't want you famous because you are working with the opposition. We want to see what you are doing as a servant of God, men in color, to bring this nation back to a peaceful situation whereby our children will enjoy, whereby everybody and all the mama mboga will also enjoy. Vibanda za mboga zimechomeka. I could try to access some vibanda za mboga. They were locked. How? Kwa sababu they are fearing. And now look at the community. The people who are going out to protest, si kwamba wanapenda Raila na wanapenda maandamano na wanapenda kusaidia economy. There are other people ambao they are just going to loot. Wana hiyo roho ya wizi, wanaenda kuiba. There is another team. Look at this, the power of the word. One of the political leaders who said tutachukua mashamba na tugawane. Do you know that person? Hata kama hajaenda kufanya, it happened yesterday. Where are these leaders taking us with their power in the words? Wanasema maneno and they first sit behind and they listen. Look at us. We are running, wao wako kwenye magari. Sisi tunatembea kwa miguu. Please, if it is the right protesting, tufanye maandamano wote pamoja. Wakati tear gas zinalipuliwa, they entered the vehicles, they locked the windows and they drove away. Wewe na mimi tunatembea kwa mguu, tunapigwa risasi. Serikali nayo badala ilete watu kusaidiana, wengine waambie please don't do this. They are also coming in to shoot us. Where is the church? What is the church doing? The church yesterday was tortured. The church was burned down. The facilities of God, the mosque was also put to fire. What is happening in this nation of Kenya? We can put things right on our own. Tunataka kukimbia mataifa ya nje ikuja itusaidie, tuite sijui nani akuja tuunganishe. Yet tumeitwa kusimama kwenye pengo kama watumishi wa Mungu kulete amani. Mnatuangusha watumishi wa Mungu ambao mmeamua kuchukua sehemu. Sisi ni wa upinzani, sisi ni wa serikali, sisi ndio Mungu anasikia, sisi hii tulitabiri. Tuache kutuambia vile mlitabiri. Waacha kutuambia vile umechukua nafasi, huyu ndiye alifaa, huyu ndio hakufaa. Tuambieni vile tunafaa kusimama katika Mungu na kuleta inji pamoja ili tukaendelee kumtukuza Mungu aliyetuita. Utukufu umrudie, tuchukue nafasi kama wahubiri, watumishi wa Mungu, sio wale ambao tunataka kuingia mahali tutafaidika. Faida hii itaisha hapa. God will spoil you and your stomach. But if you bring in peace, God will grant you peace in your family, in your church, in your entire life, and finally, eternal peace. God help Kenya.